Greetings and blessings. Join us as we take another adventure, as we so love to do, here in Costa Rica to La Paz. Nestled at the top of the mountains, it's a wonderful sanctuary of all different walks of life, creatures, flora, fauna. A beautiful river that flows down into the valley, into La Paz Waterfall. Now sadly there was an accident and there was a blockage to get to the waterfall, so we did not make it down. But we did discover the beautiful space of La Paz Waterfall Gardens. And this is just a little capture of my mini adventure, being one with nature. It's a beautiful drive up and through the mountains, winding, curving, up and down roads before you get into this space. And I did not go through the route of the tourists. I went through the route of the locals. And I came around the back entrance. This pond, this little pond here is full of fish. You can grab a line, a fishing line, and you can catch your fish. And you can take it to the restaurant and they will cook it and prepare it for you. And they do prepare a mighty good meal. But I was not here to do fishing, nor was I here to eat any fish. I was here to explore, be the driver for some friends who wanted to visit. So they went on their way and I went on mine. Because I like to do things my way. I don't follow the tour guides. I grew up in nature. I grew up in the nature centers of Trinidad and Tobago, the wonderful mountain ranges of so many islands. Of our travels as child to adult. And I follow my intuition and the guide of the Most High. As I say, okay, Jah, let's go take an adventure. What's going to happen today? Where are you taking me today? And who am I going to meet? Who am I going to cross paths with? What is going to cross paths with me? Let's go. So we went. And in our journey, we will always be met with danger. Therefore, we must proceed with caution. For this world is a dangerous place. You must imagine being in the wilderness without any man-made construct. And learn what it means to respect nature and to be one with nature, yet to be yourself. So I was not prepared for this trail because I did not even know what I was getting myself into. But we went and we followed the old road. As you can see, it's not a very trodden path. Yet, you might find a handful of people walking through here on a weekly basis. As you can see, I'm walking with my slippers. But I kept going and I refused to turn around. And I met many different pathways to take, left, right, or straight. But for me, personally, I like to follow the sound of the water. Where there is rushing water, you will always find a waterfall. Because water is moving to find its balance, to find its level, to find its plane, to find its container. So here's the beginning of water moving, and I say, okay, we're going down. We're going in the right path. But then we started to climb. And we kept going. Now mind you, it was a beautiful mid-70s outside of the jungle. These rainforests. But as you walk inside, the humidity is heavy. The sun creeps through, gives you the glimmer of light. Truly a spectacle to experience, especially with all the sounds around. You do not know what is looking at you, but you know you are being observed. For in the forest, in the jungle, and in any space of nature, there is always something looking at you. But I was not minding that, because I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here to enjoy the beauty of God's creation. So we continue to walk. The river. It's flowing. I'm getting closer. Keep going. What's this? I don't have on the right shoes, but let's go. Proceed with caution. It's very possible to step on a snake, a centipede, a scorpion. Who knows? Whatever it is, whenever you are in an unknown space where wildlife is present, always be observant and proceed with caution. Because the views at the end of those proceedings are so worth it. It takes you back to a space and time where peace can exist. So I say, let me find a space where I can sit and meditate, off the beaten path, where we can sit, close our eyes, breathe, and listen. The sound of the rushing water is healing. It reminds us to keep moving, keep flowing. Do not become stagnant. For stagnant water is dead water. It is swamp and marsh water, and that is not where we want to be. So just as water flows, we must breathe and allow air to flow through our body. In the distance, I saw the reflection of the water and light on the rocks. But just before, there was a huge lizard basking in that light reflection. As if it saw me, it moved and scurried away. There were butterflies that were flying around me every time I put the camera down. And when I pulled the camera up, the butterflies disappeared. Therefore, there was a message and lesson in that. Be in the present moment. So we continue. Now there's some directions. Watch your toes, watch your footstep. Don't want to squash those little things that are living their life. Mind you, we've been walking for around 35 minutes at this point. Yet we continue. And you do not want to get stung or bitten by any of a little thing, an insect and creepy crawly in the jungle. Nor do you ever want to come face to face with a beautiful snake and serpent as this. Definitely surprised me because I was not looking down. But we had a discussion. Because if I went right, I would have went the wrong way.
You're blocking my path. So one of us had to move.
So he moved, And I continued on my journey, deeper and deeper into the forest, into the jungle of the unknown. I have never been here before. Yet others have come and gone. This was my first time. And I was thoroughly enjoying the experience. At this point, I'm walking for almost 50 minutes. And I am enjoying myself. Peace, quiet, smiling inside as I breathe in fresh air and take in the light straight to my soul. Memories that can never be taken from me, for I know how to remember. Enjoy the sounds, the rushing waters. As we're making our way up towards the exit of this trail. I thought about turning around and walking back because I did not want to be around people. But then I said, I will miss out what's at the end of this journey. If I turn around now, I'm already at the end. So let's make the loop. Let's continue to fill the circle, to connect the dots. Just as this water cycles itself, our life is a cycle. Everything comes back in a circle. Within that is human beings. We have awareness, perception, perspective. Beautiful ideas of trees growing and hanging. And these macaws had a message for me. Always right. I needed a restroom and I found this little pool, natural pool, the jacuzzi. And then I found the bathroom. What I love so much about Costa Rica is how they integrate nature in their livity. They do the least amount of damage while maintaining the integrity and beauty of their land. Everyone can learn from this. For if you seek to live amongst the clouds, at the highest point and peak of the mountain top, where you can build your humble abode, make sure that you are one with nature. For you take care of her, and she will surely take care of you. Jah bless it and set it, and gives us each our individual experience. These fish have no idea that they one day will become food. But this hummingbird is free. Free enough to sit and relax and be at peace. Right there at Paz Waterfall Gardens. Blessed love, and we give thanks as we walk forth into our next adventure. Loving you all.